Hi YouTube family, it's Daughter of the Most High. I want to share with you the path that the Lord is taking me down that's become evident to me just in the last few days. And the first thing that I saw was when I was watching a video on the channel Prophetic Forensics, and I had checked out her like about and community page and that sort of thing, and I came across some videos of a woman that teaches about SRA, satanic ritual abuse, and how to assist them in their healing, integration, wellness, that sort of thing. And her name is Patricia Clark. And I did watch several videos, and I want to watch more of them on her own channel, Patricia's channel. And so that was the first thing, and I thought, okay, Lord, are you leading me in this direction? Is this what you have for me? Then the next thing that happened was, pardon me, I have to clear my throat. The next thing that happened was God brought me to Dr. Laura Sanger's channel. She does many interviews. The Lord is really working in her life. And she has an amazing walk with God and an amazing ministry. And the Lord, I'm still pretty new to her. I'm still quite new to her. But the Lord opened her eyes, led her down this path and opened her eyes to the Nephilim agenda and how that has carried through the years to where we are now. When I heard about, like, I've seen videos about the Nephilim and certain locations. I don't know if it's Area 51 and under a certain mountain and things like that. I just didn't pay any attention to it. It's just, I thought, what? And since I have watched probably 3 or 4 of her videos and listening to her explain how the Lord led her to this place and opened her eyes to this truth, that the enemy, which we know the enemy was trying to infect mankind back then, which is what happened with the Nephilim and the women. Or it's not the Nephilim. The Nephilim is what was created from the fallen angels with the women. And you can tell I'm new to this subject, but and so that agenda, that seed has carried through in certain ways since that time. And so I'm learning about this, and the Lord is drawing me to her and drawing me to her work. And I prayed, I said, God, okay, I'm going to listen to her videos. I want to learn more about this. We can trust, for the most part, what we're drawn to, as long as it's not sin. If something is sin or error and we're drawn to it, we cannot trust that drawing. But God will give us desires in our heart and interest in certain subjects that He wants us to pursue. And I felt that regarding Patricia Clark's work with satanic ritual abuse survivors. And I also am feeling it regarding Dr. Laura Sanger. And Sanger is Sanger. So I am listening to, I was just listening to another video. She's on several channels. And again, it's always the channels that have the deeper content. Some channels on YouTube are pretty fluffy, and other channels are middle of the road, and then there's the one with the true grit. and with information like this. And so I am very interested in listening to her journey. Today when I was laying down, I did end up taking a nap. I was really tired, lay down, listened to when the Lord began speaking to her about this. And so I have been clicking on random videos, and so I want to do it in a more orderly fashion as I learn, so I can have the progression of what her journey has been and learn, sequentially. So that's my goal. And then another thing that I did, which that I retired, and retirement for me last January, and retirement for me is working part-time. I don't have any other money than what I have in my houses. I have a little bit in my townhouse and a little bit in my house in the rural community. And so if I sell one of these two houses, I can live on that money, but I haven't done that yet. And so I'm praying about how to move forward with that. And I am praying about this path that the Lord has me on. So just recently, and I mentioned this in a previous video too, that Russ Dizdar book, The Black Awakening, has become available again. It's back in print. Hang on a second. I got over a cold in the last couple days, but my voice will still dry out sometimes. Like right now. Hang on one second. Oh, I had to take a drink of my water. So I ordered Russ Dizdar's book, which was kind of spendy. It hasn't come yet in the mail. I ordered it over 2 weeks ago. It is not on Amazon. And I can't wait to read that. And I'm just seeing what the Lord's doing in my life. Now, the Lord, pardon my voice, it's just kind of just the last bit of my cold, and it sounds a little funny now. But the Lord shows me numbers, that. And I know some people call it numerology. It's not. The Lord works through numbers, and He has with me in various ways. And I have been seeing 222 several times. So I looked that up. And 222, this is not in the Strongs. This is this is just one of my information pages I have saved. And it's got all the information regarding 111 and 111, like 1111, 22, 222, and then 2222, and then on 3s, 4s. And so for 222, which I've been seeing, is open door, double doors, authority to decree God's purposes, assurance of His promises, and keys to the kingdom. Open doors of favor, walk through the open door. Man cannot stop what God has decreed. Kingly authority to take new ground, which that's what's happening. Encouragement for the pioneer and those establishing apostolic works to trust and enter new promise. You can trust God with both open and closed doors. Intercede with government, kingly authority, and establishing the spirit kingdom order. And so I knew the Lord was bringing me up higher recently, and I shared that in a previous video. And I'm coming up another level. The Lord is opening things up to me. And I think there are certain Christians that may struggle with some of the information that Laura shares. I also came across, I'm trying to think of his name, Nathan Reynolds. and he is an SRA survivor. So the first thing was Patricia Clark, SRA work. Then it was Nathan Reynolds, and he's an SRA survivor. And he knows, he's very intelligent and knows a lot about what happens behind the scenes and underground and all of that. I want to get his book, but as I was saying before, I don't have a bunch of money. Russ Disdar's book was like, with shipping, was like $47. I just don't have a lot of extra money right now. And I love working part-time. I love it beyond. And I love pursuing these interests. So I don't, I just have to be careful with spending. So I want to get Nathan's book too. I just can't afford more right now. So, and I will get that and read his story, and there's just so much. So this is where the Lord has me. He's taking me deeper. He's taking me deeper and deeper into his truth. So I want to learn what these people know. I want to know what Nathan, what Nathan knows, and I want to know what Laura knows. And then I just want to go wherever God has me to go. And I love it. I have told God, prayed to God so many times, more of you, less of me. More of you, less of this world. I want to know kingdom business. I want to know kingdom ways. And if I can just share real quickly, I was shocked, well, somewhat shocked and saddened at so many posts on Facebook today celebrating the election and the results of it, thinking that America's going to be great again, the golden age. And they don't realize that KH and DT are two wings of the same bird. And it's all a show. And they are just the puppets, and everything is controlled behind the scenes. So many are deceived. I pray that some will wake up. I have noticed people waking up to the times and how infected everything is. Yet they still believe that what happened on Tuesday is somehow legit. Like that would be the one legit thing left. You know, not the medical field, not the food, not the air, you know, not the V, not the this, not the that. It's all infected. But somehow the election is legit. Really? No. So I pray. It breaks my heart because I think it something rises up in me. Maybe it's the Holy Spirit or that I just want to say, wake up, wake up. And it's just sad. It's just sad. So we're moving past that point. It is what it is. And we just have to keep moving forward. And I love the new place God has me in. I'm excited about it. And I will share periodically what he is showing me. And that's pretty much where things are at. So I will let you go, fam. That's the scoop. I feel like I'm going to be a little study bug for the next little while, watching videos and reading, and just learning what God has for me to learn in this season, and then what he's going to do with that, or with me. So anyway, fam, I will let you go for now, and I will chat with you soon. All right, take care.